Hello there, fellow YouTubers and ship geeks alike. This is your old friend Commodore Urban with another segment of From the Commodore's Collection. Now, I haven't done one of these in a while, and I am really sorry about that. I've just been very busy. Like I said, I've got several projects I've got to finish. I've got my 1/350 scale Titanic I need to finish. I have been working on my 1/350 scale Lusitania, and I'm also getting ready to start a custom build of a custom model of Hercules, the tug, the ocean-going sea tug from the TV series Tugs. And so I'll definitely give you updates on that as I get it going, as I get him built. But anyway, I want to show you a little something from my favorite ship, the SS United States. And, you know, I could have showed either one or two of them, but then it really wouldn't have gone into detail. And I want to show you postcards. Postcards were the #1 thing that were basically souvenirs in themselves. People would collect postcards for all different things, and these are just some of the different varieties of postcards that were made of the SS United States. So I'm going to show you a few here. This was style #1, which is a pretty popular one. It was used throughout the 50s and the 60s, and it's based on the J.R. painting. And if you look here, it has the main mast, in which in real life the United States never had a main mast. But these were printed with the Rick Chrome printing process, and they were exclusively used by Steelograph Company, Broadway, New York. And that's who printed these. And on the back side, it basically tells you a little bit of history about the ship and about her record and a little bit of history of the fleet. Now, the second style of postcard that was printed, and there's been lots of different postcards in the United States, but I don't have every style ever printed. I've just got certain ones. I've got the second style, which is this one here, based on another painting of the ship. Now, I actually have two of these postcards, see? I actually have two of these, and they're actually different. The first one here actually talks about, this one right here is the earlier one, because on the back side it mentions her running mate, the SS America. So this is a pre-1964 postcard. Now this one here is a post-1964 postcard, because it makes no mention at all of the America on the back side at all in the description. And another thing that is different in the descriptions of it, well, actually no, I guess that's still the same. On the postcards, they consider her as a 51,821 gross ton ship. Well, on this postcard here, she is a 53,300 gross ton. So this is an earlier postcard. These were printed much later in her life when they were trying to change her tonnage for, you know, basically, you had to pay for docking fees for a ship by tonnage. So they were trying to change that up. And the third style postcard I have is this one here, which is actually one of the most iconic style postcards of the United States. And I have not one, not two, not three, but I got four. I got four of these. And they all are basically the same on the back side. They all have the same thing, talking about SS America. I mean, it's exactly the same stuff written on them, except this one is actually a little bit more special. I'll show you why. These here are just all blank postcards on the back, which these are really nice. You can pick these up for a couple of bucks on eBay, which I have. A couple of them I've gotten, you know, like lot sales, like where people are auctioning off a whole entire mess of items and stuff, and that's where I get them. Like this one right here. This one looks like any other normal postcard, except on the back side, this one was posted. And if you see here, C Post, SS United States. This postcard was sent off of the United States. This was mailed off the ship. And that's what makes this such a unique card. And I'll read it to you. It's a little bit hard, but it says, "My dear ones, one more day we will be in London. Smooth sailing. Our cabin is very nice. Food excellent. Please give my regards to someone and so I can't read those names. We were very happy to meet you all. Hope you both are well. Many kisses, someone and someone." And it was shipped to 42-55 159 K Street, Flushing, New York. And it looks like it was in French because there's Janouille Maritime. That's the Janouille Maritime. That's the main depot in Le Havre, France. And there's another thing here. It says La Chaîne Compres. But the only thing I really care about that I think is really cool on this is the SS United States Seapost. That's a really cool thing because that's actually her post office stamp. So that's what I really think is really cool because she carried the mail for the U.S. So that's what I thought was really neat about that. And now the fourth style, or is that the first? Fourth style card I have, and these are the original postcards. Is these here? This is actually called a photographic postcard, which on the front it says SS United States, length 990 feet, breadth 101.6 feet, gross tonnage 53,300, and there's a number 57 in the corner. I don't know what that number 57 means, but if you guys know, please give me a heads up. And on the back side, it just says postcard, actual photograph, and it says A. Mazer, 118th East 28th Street, New York, New York. And it looks like it was stamped on there, basically. It wasn't even written on there, printed, it was stamped. That's what it looks like, so. Now, the two other postcards I got here, they're basically after the fact postcards. This one here is called After the Battle. These was a series of postcards that showed accomplishments and stuff in the world after World War II. And they had a whole series of these called After the Battle postcards of famous passenger ships after World War II. And it says right here, After the Battle is a quarterly publication that represents World War II through comparison then and now photographs. And this one right here says United States. Gained the Atlantic Blue Ribbon for the United States lines on her maiden voyage in 1952. 53,329 gross tonnage, 990 feet overall, geared turbines, quadruple screws, service speed 29 knots, which is higher than that. Passengers 555 tourists and 525 cabin, laid up in 1969, bought by the U.S. Maritime Commission in 1973, and copyright Beacon of Cows. And that's who took the photograph, was Beacon of Cows. There's a book called Beacon of Cows Ocean Liners, which I haven't read, but I really want to. Finally, this other one here, it's a photograph too, but it's a photograph of the United States being docked by a Moran tug. And on the back side here, it says, the transatlantic liner United States leaving New York/New Jersey harbor on its first trip, July 3rd, 1952, with Hoboken in the background. The last recipient of the Blue Ribbon, the United States ended passenger service in 1969. And it says, photographed by Jeff Bland, courtesy of Moran Towing and Transport. And it says here, published by the Hudson Waterfront Museum, 1991, P.O. Box 1602, West New York, New Jersey, and blah blah, and then there's a phone number. And that basically was a souvenir postcard from a museum. So, and there are plenty more photographs of the United States. I mean, there's ones that are really long. There's some that's postcards that open up into little brochures. And, I mean, there's all kinds of different ones, but those are the ones I had. And I hope you enjoyed this segment from the Commodore's collection. I enjoyed telling you. And until next time, this is your old friend Commodore saying, have smooth seas and fair skies and happy sailing with you.